How's it going, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to my channel, The Cosmic Wonder, where we talk about Marvel and everything relating to the MCU. Nova has been a character that many fans have been wanting in the MCU for a very long time now. And fans were really disappointed when they found out that Nova was actually supposed to be in the opening scene of Avengers Infinity War. But things are looking up for us because it looks like Nova is finally going to be coming to the MCU, and it looks like it could be in Phase 5. So we'll talk about everything you need to know about this new report that says Nova is going to be entering the MCU, and we'll also talk about that Nova deleted scene that we never saw in Avengers Infinity War. If you're new, be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all Marvel content, and so you can enter this week's giveaway, an Iron Man Funko Pop, and ends tomorrow, so be sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below. So today's report comes to us from the Illuminati.com. The Illuminati has been very accurate with a lot of recent leaks they've put out, specifically the one about Christian Bale playing the villain in Thor: Love and Thunder. They first broke the news saying that he was going to be in the film, and then they broke the news again saying that he was going to be the villain, all of which of course came true, so very reputable. And today they have a new report. They say that Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios are presently developing a Nova solo project. Their report reads as follows. According to a recent listing, Marvel Studios is in the early stages of planning a project centered around Nova. This could be either a solo movie or a TV show, while it's their sources' best bet that it is in fact a movie in the MCU's future slate for Phase 5 or later. However, there is no absolute confirmation that this could be a film. Although it is expected to be a film, they say it could be fluid right now, meaning Marvel hasn't exactly decided on whether or not they want to make it a film or a Disney Plus show. The report says that right now under the listing, Marvel head Kevin Feige is indeed listed as the sole producer while no other talent is formally attached at the moment. So what this basically means is that Kevin Feige has decided that he wants Nova in the MCU in one way or another, be that a movie or a show. Or if he decides, they could even throw him in a movie like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 or Thor: Love and Thunder. He is a cosmic character. But based off of this report, it does seem like he's going to get either his own movie or show all to himself. It's going to be centered around Nova. Now in Infinity War, they almost introduced him. We found out in Avengers Infinity War from Thor when he was talking to the Guardians of the Galaxy that Thanos obtained the Power Stone by decimating Xandar. He completely destroyed all of Xandar. But we did not see this in the film. However, there was a version where we did see this. And this version is more than likely going to be Nova's introduction into the MCU and be his origin story. The Nova Corp played a very huge role in the Guardians of the Galaxy. So Marvel has been planning on introducing Nova to the MCU for a pretty long time now. Now, to know Nova's powers, you kind of have to understand how the Nova Force works. The Nova Force is a power that is shared between all of the members of the Nova Corps. Now, in the comics, when all of the Nova Corps are killed except for one person, Ramen Day, all of the power of the Nova Force goes to that one person. So that person gets immense power. So what's likely going to happen in the MCU, how Nova becomes Nova and gets his power, is that after Xandar is completely wiped away by Thanos, there's probably going to be one survivor. This survivor will inherit all of the Nova Force, and this person will either become Nova or choose who Nova is. In the comics, there's one version of Nova who is Richard Rider. When the last surviving member of Xandar's elite Nova Corps, Ramen Day, is dying, he selects New York high school student Richard Rider to replace him. Richard Rider is given the uniform and powers of a Nova Centurion, but little instruction on how to use them. Calling himself Nova, he becomes a superhero, and he eventually goes on to team up with Spider-Man and eventually join the Avengers. At the request of Thor, might I add. So the groundwork has already been set up in the MCU for the new character to come in as Nova. All of Xandar is wiped out, so there can only be one person remaining to receive the full Nova Force. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Nova's powers, they're pretty great. The Nova Force gives him superhuman powers including flight, superhuman strength, speed, and durability, as well as the power to absorb energy that's directed against him and then release it as pulses and beams. And he can do this out of specific body parts like his hands or his entire body. Nova is definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with in the MCU. However, we're not really sure about what the character is going to be like. Kevin Feige could choose the Nova Force to go to an adult or a teenager like in the comics. We are getting a Young Avengers Disney Plus show or film, so there's always a possibility that he could be a teenager. But either way, according to this report, Nova is coming to the MCU, most likely a film, but we'll have to wait and see. But exciting things, he is coming after all this time. So let me know how pumped you are for this in the comments down below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on everything relating to the MCU, and so you can enter my Iron Man Funko Pop giveaway. For live updates, you can follow me on Twitter, and as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.